G9C. Directional antennas. G9C01A. Which of the following would increase the bandwidth of a Yagi antenna? A. Larger diameter elements. B. Closer element spacing. C. Loading coils in series with the element. D. Tapered diameter elements. G9C02B. What is the approximate length of the driven element of a Yagi antenna? A. 1/4 wavelength. B. 1/2 wavelength. C. 3/4 wavelength. D. 1 wavelength. G9C03A. How do the lengths of a 3-element Yagi reflector and director compare to that of the driven element? A. The reflector is longer, and the director is shorter. B. The reflector is shorter, and the director is longer. C. They are all the same length. D. Relative length depends on the frequency of operation. G9C04B. How does antenna gain in dB compare to gain stated in dBd for the same antenna? A. Gain in dB is 2.15 dB lower. B. Gain in dB is 2.15 dB higher. C. Gain in dBd is 1.25 dBd lower. D. Gain in dBd is 1.25 dBd higher. G9C05A. What is the primary effect of increasing boom length and adding directors to a Yagi antenna? A. Gain increases. B. Beam width increases. C. Front-to-back ratio decreases. D. Resonant frequency is lower. G9C06 question removed. Section not renumbered. G9C07C. What does front-to-back ratio mean in reference to a Yagi antenna? A. The number of directors versus the number of reflectors. B. The relative position of the driven element with respect to the reflectors and directors. C. The power radiated in the major lobe compared to that in the opposite direction. D. The ratio of forward gain to dipole gain. G9C08D. What is meant by the main lobe of a directive antenna? A. The magnitude of the maximum vertical angle of radiation. B. The point of maximum current in a radiating antenna element. C. The maximum voltage standing wave point on a radiating element. D. The direction of maximum radiated field strength from the antenna. G9C09B. In free space, how does the gain of two 3-element, horizontally polarized Yagi antennas spaced vertically, 1/2 wavelength apart typically compare to the gain of a single 3-element Yagi? A. Approximately 1.5 dB higher. B. Approximately 3 dB higher. C. Approximately 6 dB higher. D. Approximately 9 dB higher. G9C10D. Which of the following can be adjusted to optimize forward gain, front-to-back ratio, or SWR bandwidth of a Yagi antenna? A. The physical length of the boom. B. The number of elements on the boom. C. The spacing of each element along the boom. D. All these choices are correct. G9C11. A. What is a beta or hairpin match? A. A shorted transmission line stub placed at the feed point of a Yagi antenna to provide impedance matching. B. A 1/4 wavelength section of 75 ohm coax in series with the feed point of a Yagi to provide impedance matching. C. A series capacitor selected to cancel the inductive reactance of a folded dipole antenna. D. A section of 300 ohm twin-lead transmission line used to match a folded dipole antenna. G9C12. A. Which of the following is a characteristic of using a gamma match with a Yagi antenna? A. It does not require the driven element to be insulated from the boom. B. It does not require any inductors or capacitors. C. It is useful for matching multiband antennas. D. All these choices are correct.